Okay, here we are again. Wait the, 4 minutes? 4 minutes for everything to filter through, and then we'll get started. And I wasn't sure which of the two priority quests I was going to do first, but I guess I'll do Vanu rank. It says 6 in my notes, but I'm pretty sure it's actually rank 5. If it was rank 6, we'd be done with them a lot faster than I thought, but that's not quite the case. So I think I might have actually said rank 5 the last time we ranked them up as well on Tuesday, which was incorrect. It was rank 4. So if I said rank 5, I meant rank 4. Today's rank 5. Because we probably won't get the Vanu done because of the fact that they only get 50 reputation from each quest you do with them. Probably won't get them done until, like, mid-January, I want to say. Not quite a month from now, but, like, kind of close to a month from now. The Kojin should be done by the end of this month, though, because they will be ready to get to rank 7 by next Tuesday. So, moving right along. And really, once the side quests are more or less out of the way, it'll mostly just be Shadowbringers stuff, like with the Beast Tribes taken care of mostly at this point. There's going to be more space between ranks, so more days, so that should give us more time to actually do the game that I'm supposed to be playing, so. Excuse me. Oh, but we'll see how it goes. You know how it is around here. We don't just play the X-Pack that's on the tin. We also play all the stuff that I haven't played before this that I want to catch up on. So. As for stuff that we won't be catching up on, I mean, you know, like the side stuff that I wasn't really interested in before, like Eureka, never was really interested in that, so we won't be catching up on that. But which dungeons were it? Temple of the Fist and St. Macian's, both normal and hard mode. I said I wasn't going to do either, any of those three, because St. Macian's normal and hard mode both feel like botanist types of things to do, and I played minor. And Temple of the Fist is definitely a monk thing, and I'm not playing monk anymore. I don't mind the class in Endwalker, but I'm not playing it, so I said, nah, leave that to the actual monks. I think we were a little early, actually, because the song's almost over here. I'll take a drink and then we'll go in. So I thought about something having to do with consistency in the story that I'm going to be talking about in just a little bit, because there's going to be a point that happens very shortly where things go very, very wrong in the story of Shadowbringers. I'll save what actually happens for shortly, but something about the way that it works doesn't make sense to me, and I'm going to probably talk about it when we get to that point. I just hope I remember it, but I mean, it's 45 minutes from now, so I think we should be good. I hate to, keep beating a dead horse like this, but I mean, I have a lot of catharsis to get out on this particular X-Pack. By the time we're done, I might as well be a glue factory. How you doing, everybody? With that vivid note, welcome back to Shadowbringers, the stream edition. Last time, we were clearing things up in Yulmore. We got kicked out, so headed to Amarang to get Elise after we got Elf Node to the Crystarium. Life, Rain, Sky. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see what they all said. And after we went to Amarang, while they were brewing the antidote, and by antidote I mean poison, that they're going to use to murder Halric with, I said, I'll just go and see if the Vanu Vanu need anything from me. Turns out they need two things from me. One from Okgundunaki, fishing for friendship, and one over here, reap what you sow. We'll be doing both. So, let's take the car over here, my Capsule Corp car, that I can drive with armor on. Seems legit. And take care of this first. We'll wait for Cole, and then we'll go take care of unlocking Neverreap, and we'll go do that. So what are we fishing for here, Lino? I'm pretty good at fishing, all things considered. You'd think Fisher was the main gatherer for this X-Pack. It probably is, to be fair. Miners had 2 X-Packs to be the main gatherer, so it's fine. Yeah, I was kind of catching that, to be honest. So what do you propose? Yeah, that seems like a pretty good idea. Usually it's kind of hard to stay angry at each other if one of you cooks a feast. There you go. I keep saying it, but I'm pretty sure Lena's going to end up being the tribe leader here. She's acting like a lot more of a leader than her brother is at the moment. Oh, okay. Abelathian rock salt. Now you're speaking my language. I can go mine that in, like, slightly northwest of here. There's actually an unspoiled node. I don't remember when it spawns, though. Oh, the Vundu have the entire supply of Abelathian rock salt now? Man, stuff has really changed since the last time I was here. To be fair, I haven't gotten any Abelathian rock salt since then, but, you know. To be fair, they probably have the purest chunks, so even if I went and got the stuff that's on the Griffin Island to the north of here, it probably wouldn't be as pure as what Linu wants, so. Alright, sounds like a plan. I'll go get the salt, you get the fish, and together we will cook up a feast. So let's see, they said Okgundunaki, yeah, has the whole supply. So there they are, over by Bones. I wonder if that's a reference to the TV show, or it's just supposed to sound like evil and suspicious. Maybe we'll find out in just a moment. I think I'm going to have to fly higher in order to get up to Okgundunaki. I think I have to get to that little section that just popped open that I'm going to aim towards right now because you still can't see my mouse. I keep thinking, oh yeah, they can see my mouse, so they can see what I'm pointing to. No, I have that setting off on OBS, so you can't actually see my mouse, so that doesn't really help me. I'm going to fly past it, but I'll just circle around. It's fine. Get the required height. Maybe we can even see what this bones thing is all about. As we circle. Whack a few of the Lanlali Vundu with my stabilizers? Question mark? Whatever these things are supposed to be on the side. Unu Vali. Though average Vanu lifespans would suggest she is not a day over 30 summers, members of the Zundu claim that the Vundu warrioress Unu Vali has been collecting the bones of her victims and adding them to her feathers since the dawn of time. That's metal as fuck, dude. Glad I'm not messing with her. I mean, I could, but... We actually don't need to do any fates in this particular X-Pack, which you would think would be strange, considering the fact that Shadowbringers has an added thing that they can do called the Shared Fate system, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we haven't unlocked it yet because we haven't done any Shared Fates in Shadowbringers itself. But they have the Shared Fate system, which allows you to rank up and earn bicolor gemstones for doing fates in Shadowbringers zones. And eventually you can use it to purchase prizes like riding maps and chocobo bardings, that sort of thing. But we don't need to do any of them. Originally, we were going to be doing one of them in, getting one of them up to rank 2, which requires 6 successful fates in the third area that we go to. No, I guess it's the second in terms of level, but the fairy place, basically, the pixie place. But as it turns out, the items that I was going to buy with those bicolor gemstones that you can get only cost like 12 gil on the market board, so I just bought all the ones I needed and said, fuck it, I'll just buy them. It's fine. Oh, I just ran over a Sanua. That's not good. She did not say what it was, but as it turns out, it's some really, really potent Abelathian rock salt. Oh, she didn't tell you what it was for? She was planning on holding a feast. Yes. Well, maybe you should tell her this when she gets back, so that she doesn't feel so obligated. That's all good. She had to grow up sometime. So are you worried about her fishing, that she'll run amok of one of these things? Alright, I can do that. Can fly all the way across the map again. Why not? It's not like anything better to do. No, it's fine. This is what I kind of, to be honest, I kind of expected this from the Vanu Vanu quests. I figured since, I mean, the Sea of Clouds is that kind of an area. There isn't a whole lot of, like, flat land to fly over, and it's gigantic and open, and things are up and down and all around. So I kind of figured that a lot of the quests that they'd send you on for this one would send you all over the goddamn place. It doesn't bother me. So. Might as well take a drink while I'm driving, though. Don't drink and drive, kids, but if you're on autopilot, maybe you're okay to drink. Not alcohol, but water. Whenever I'm driving, I always wait until I'm at like a stop sign or a stoplight to take a drink of water. It's mostly for my own safety because I have a metal water bottle, so like if I put this metal water bottle to my lips and I hit a bump, I'm chipping a tooth. And I don't want to do that, so, you know. Oh, I've been on Dark Knight this whole time. Hang on, let me switch over to Blue Mage since that's what this is. I've also got Botanist in my list of things to do there. I'll be looking into that in a little bit because there are a few items that I want to collect with it, but I have to do it on Dark Knight now because I picked the quest up. That's okay. Linu, I'm here to rescue you, and it'll be even more of a shit show than it usually is because this thing will die like... Oh, it's not dying as quick as I thought. There we go. I guess I'm just as strong on Blue Mage as I am on Dark Knight. I mean, that checks because, you know, they're both at about eye level 400, so. You alright, Linu? Yeah, it's all good. How'd the cloud fishing go? Excuse me. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I can understand. Oh, nice. Very good. Maybe she got a cat killer in the process. They're watching us. But that's okay. We can worry about them later. For now, let's go turn the quest in. Yeah. Near miss on the top of my head there. I'm probably going to have to go up a little bit, actually, because I think... Akundunaki. Actually, that might be it right there, sticking out from underneath that I'm flying straight towards. No, that's not it. That's the other section that's directly below it. Akundunaki is the one with all the trees. It makes it a lot easier to see because it's the one with all the trees, so... Sorry, just double checking on something. Double checking on Cole's whereabouts to make sure that he'll be here for Never Reap. I don't want to click on Q and him be like, no, I'm here! You're like that commercial with the kid driving the car. He's like, I'm here. Was gone for 5 minutes. And they give him a ticket anyway. Alright, Linu, time for the feast. To be fair, I can help you cook. I'm on Culinarian, since I didn't get to help you fish. Well, let's find out how they like it. Awesome. I will take a little fish then. It would be poor manners to not, so I will take some fish. Oh, I thought this was going to be like a bonding lesson, but no, as it turns out, they're roasting each other. Fair enough. I'm sure you will, Linu. I wouldn't be shocked the way that these quests are going. I wish it wasn't a joke. Take her seriously, goddammit! We got 2 quests left for her to become chief. I'm glad they're having fun. It's got a good turnout, Linu. Well, I appreciate that. And that takes care of that. Nice and simple one for rank 5. Nothing to it. I mean, a little bit of driving around, but that was the brunt of it, so it's fine. I believe those are Zundu plants that they've got there. Like, they're gifts, basically. Yeah, they've sent flowers in celebration of the main area here. So that's good. We're working our way along. It also gets the reputation up to respected for the Gundu, rank 5. Gotten access to some new quests, and we can take on 3 additional quests, which is good because I haven't taken any quests today for them, so I can do 6 of them and get them even closer to where we needed to go. So that's a good thing. And I think, to be honest, I've checked the Whitebone Exchange, and there isn't really a whole lot of anything here that I would want now that I got the Coming Home Orchestrion role, even if we waited until they were rank 8. So I'm probably just going to use it to buy ventures. So I'll just do this now since I've got them. There is something I'd like to buy from the Kojin other than ventures, but we'll get to that when we get there. It's no big deal. Okol has sent me message. Ready, he says. Okay, good. I will call him. Oh, hi.
Oh.
You are just in time. Oh.
I already have Never Ape unlocked.
Oh, okay, good. I just have to go unlock it because I just finished up with rank 5 of the Gundu.
Good, you good.
Is that what you were doing for the past few minutes when you were on the game? You were unlocking it?
Yes.
Okay, well, I was flying around. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So I heard a few rumblings there, Sanu Vanu, while you guys were at the feast. How can I assist with asserting the authority of the Zundu chieftain? Because I imagine this was something that was on your mind while we were feasting. You're like, man, this is all great and all, but a little apprehensive. And what do you need? Yeah, so your way of taking care of the Vundu is to sort of appease them. Fair enough. I'm not usually a fan of appeasement, but if it keeps the peace around here until the Gundu can, get back on their feet, I get it. Oh, okay. The Wakayan, huh? Oh, so how do you guys normally get the scale if you can't go to Neverreap? Oh, that's why you can't go, because the Vundu are preventing you from going. Okay. Well, that's true. They can't keep me out. I'll even show them they can't keep me out. Tonu Vanu. Okay, I'll check for him. I think he's already all the way over there, actually. Yeah, he's all the way across at Neverreap. So let's head that way, shall we? And this will be one of the last dungeons from old content that we'll be taking care of for the stream. After this,
The oldie days.
it's pretty much just the Alliance raids from Stormblood and the normal raids from Stormblood, so. And we'll be working on both of those as we go. We'll have to see how the queues are for the both of them because patch 6.3 is supposed to be coming out in early January. So I'm not too concerned about it because that's an off patch for normal raids. That's the Alliance raid patch, and we'll probably be doing normal raids throughout January, so it shouldn't like intersect like it did when we were trying to do the Heaven's Ward Alliance raids, and it was intersecting with the Nier raids.
Oh, the next Alliance raid coming out soon?
I think because patch 6.3 is when the next Alliance raid drops, right? It's
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
0.1, 0.3, and 0.5, if I remember right.
Oh, hell yeah.
So.
I was wondering when the next one was coming out. The first one's been out for so goddamn long, I almost forgot about it.
First one's been out for so long that nobody's doing it in queue anymore.
Damn.
Oh look, there's another person over here. What class are they on? Can't tell. Looks like Monk. I wonder if they're waiting for Neverreap as well.
Lol.
Tonu, I've been told to expect you. I will brave Neverreap to get the Wakion scale. Well, that's not good. I'll keep my tail feathers intact. That's what the armor's for. So Neverreap is now accessible. So let me.
I will be ready to go momentarily.
Okay, I'll just invite you to party. Oh, I won't because you're watching a cutscene. And then I will invite you to party. Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay. I got you.
I apologize.
No, that's fine because
I woke up, had to order food, and I was not prepared.
No, it's fine because what I'm asking you to do basically so like this is an out of character thing, but basically because this is Auspice Rory that's helping us with this, Cole has to basically...
He has a different haircut.
Yeah, she has a different haircut, so he has to go to the inn, change his hairstyle, change his glamour, do this one dungeon, then go back to the inn, change his hairstyle again, change his glamour again, and then go all the way back to the first so that he can continue with the story with me. So it's a little bit of a process.
But nothing I haven't dealt with before. Please hold.
Yeah, well, thankfully it won't be as prevalent after this because after this, I'm trying to think, it'll pretty much just be first like actual Rory for a long time, like for the rest of 5.0, and then it'll be Auspice Rory for some of the patch content, and then it'll be regular Rory again once we finally figure out how to get everybody home. So.
I am prepared.
Okay. I will invite you to party. Okay, what do you feel like playing for this particular jaunt, this dungeon?
Class I'm currently on isn't ready yet.
Oh, okay. It's not.
Is
Is it ready for a level 60 dungeon, or?
It is ready for a level 60. I just don't have 60 gear because I just bought 60 gear so I could level it, and I haven't gotten a chance to level it yet because the glamour is ready. I just need to get the class to 70.
Oh, okay.
For reasons.
That makes sense. I was just gonna say if you wanted to play it now, because this is a 60 dungeon, you could, but just.
Oh, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. What is it? Is it a?
It's samurai.
Oh, okay. You know, actually, that's fair. I'll heal so that we can get in potentially with this monk, and
Okay.
Then I gotta just decide. I'll probably tank Holminster. I think that should work out okay.
I'll heal.
Okay. You sure? Because I'm probably pulling wall to wall, and that dungeon
If you
fucks.
die, you die.
That's true. If I die, I'm not liberally using Blackest Night as much as I should be. So that dungeon fucks though, as you'll see. All right, Neverreap. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Average weight.
I do not have a
less than
glamour
5
for
M.
this because unfortunately my glamour is set to 70 because I was more focused on getting the glamour set up than getting the class ready.
Nah, it's
Somebody
okay.
will find that as a mood.
Nah, it's okay. Let me think about this. Do I want to go back to Okundunaki and do some of my Vanu Vanu quests while I'm waiting? You know what's probably going to happen is I'm going to get in the car, and by the time I fly all the way over there, it's going to pop.
Oh, well, of course.
Because that's usually how this goes.
You know the rules.
Now let me take a drink, and then I'll think about it. I wonder if I'll get Scholar to 79 from this, since I'm 78 and 9/10. It's an old dungeon, but it still might work out. I think
XP is XP.
It's true. I think our queues today might be a little more skewed than usual, just because of the fact that the Moogle Tombstone event started a few days ago. And because of that, usually what happens for the first few days of the Moogle Tombstone event is everybody exclusively queues up for only the dungeons that the Moogle Tombstone event has, and doesn't queue up for anything else because they all grind their asses off to get the prizes for it. So our queue times today might be a little bit longer than usual, but
unrelated. Speaking of events,
yeah.
the Starlight Celebration's up right now, and you can get a reindeer mount.
Oh,
It's
nice.
cute. It takes like 5 minutes to get. You should get it.
Nice. I don't know if I'm going to be using it, but nice. As a matter of fact, I definitely wouldn't be using it on this character. I guess I could use it on Cleo, but I don't know if I'm even going to be playing Cleo again. So I could probably play on... Cleo is my alt on Primal. I probably could play on it to like practice dungeons and stuff, but the reason why I didn't do it for this particular dungeon, even though it probably would have helped, is because of the Moogle Tombstone event. I said, no, nobody's going to be queuing for anything except for fucking Gilgamesh 1 from A Realm Reborn, because it takes like a minute and a half to do when you do it correctly. And you get 2 tombstones per run of it, so...
Better than fucking Orem Vale.
It's true. You could do Orem Vale as a party of blue mages and you'd get through it pretty quickly, but, you know. I wonder if these are all going to be new quests. It's possible. Oh. Possibly. I'll go see what Luna has to say. It's a Senua mission because it's a Luna one, so... Haggard and gaunt? We can't have that. You just had a feast of fish. Oh, it has to do with the water. Alright. So go check in with them and make sure we can gather them. Can do. And the last one, hard-boiled hustle. Oh, okay, yeah, I know the Nidifus. That's true. I will keep that in mind. Do I want to go do the Senua mission now? I guess I might as well. But basically what's going to happen is if I get on the Senua and the queue pops, the Senua will come back here and I'll have to do this later. Not a big deal, so. So what do you need, Luna? You need nothing because my queue just popped, so I'm going to have to check in with that after I get off. It's a good thing I'm still on Okundunaki because I can just fix this after this. Okay, here we go, Never Reap. No one's going to like this because nobody liked Never Reap when it came out, but here we go. It's not as hard as it used to be, though, because we're not at minimum eye level like people were when they first got here. So, I got to switch my chat over. I just remembered that from hearing the little ding-a-ling there. Alright, Tonu. Looks like we've made it. Oh, that's not Tonu. No, maybe it is Tonu. And I think I summoned Celine the last time, so I'm going to summon Eos this time. Oh, look, our warrior has played dead. So that's fun. It is Tonu. Alright, Tonu, stay here.
Spread.
And we'll go from there. Thunder eggs. Alright then. We will take the thunder eggs. And we will fly.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. This is a level 60 dungeon. I'm gonna say that now, and we're gonna get completely fucked. Oh, here come the Wamura. We got a ninja and a samurai. That's funny. As someone who previously played both, I should get away from that. There we go.
Playing a melee DPS, so I have to focus.
Fair enough.
I have to use
I
my
thought I just fell
brain.
off.
Lol, same.
Like, I went through the thing for a couple of minutes there.
You're gonna be asking yourself, Jimmy, Cole, why are you leveling samurai? The answer is, I like samurai.
The answer is, well, it's available now.
Correct.
I'm gonna get blown away. Whee!
Ah!
Also gonna get tail chased. Ow. Alright, now stay there for a second. Okay, or just keep going so I can't pass this along. Never mind. You ran away too quickly and I couldn't deploy it.
You can run away. 'Cause I'm a baller like that.
Not you, the tank.
Oh no.
Let me suck it. Give the whisper. Someone knows I'm here. I should probably burn this ether flow. We might be here for a second, so let me do this. There we go. So I don't know how to feel about Sacred Soil, because the internet says I shouldn't be using Sacred Soil at all until it has its regen ticks on it, which doesn't happen until level 78, but it actually, to be honest, has helped in some situations. Like, I have to heal less because it's basically a tank cooldown. So, I don't know how to feel about it. I know how to feel about this, though. I don't have chain strap. I'm sad. We do have Volnup though, because Ninja conceals itself in the clouds. I think we have to go.
My DPS!
I think we have to find them if I recall correctly before we get feather rained. Don't fall off, by the way. I don't actually know if you can fall off, but don't fall off just in case. Good, found him. Very good, because I still can't see. Okay, can't see him. Nuny's feather. Got him. No more dropsy. That dropsy barely ticked for anything, though, so.
Thank God Samurai doesn't have any positionals anymore.
It does, actually, but you barely have to worry about them. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep, found him.
Found
Over
him.
Here. Yep. Okay. Oh, you have to stand in the circle. I see.
Oh, right, that's right. I have to set my dot up. Duh.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
How long has it been since you played Samurai, Cole? Yes.
I think he's gonna fly through the middle. Oh, never mind. It looked like he was doing a mole thing. Or not a mole, but Yole thing. I know how to slide cast. I know how to reactive heal on a proactive healer. Just focus. I think he's almost dead.
Ingen!
Yep. Hingen Mana!
Samurai's fun.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
I assume you don't.
I just don't feel like anything lines up properly on it anymore. I like Monk better in Endwalker now, but I also am playing Ninja, so I suppose my opinion is, like, debatable.
Dust, the wind.
this down. I can get some extra out of this. Ooh, taking a little bit of spice there, huh, tank? Let me E-tactics ad-low you.
It would help, but I'm a very selfish DPS.
What?
Just like real life.
What would help?
I said I would do something to help the party, but I'm an extremely selfish DPS.
Oh, that's fair. You could feint.
That's fair.
But I'd wait to use that.
Where the hell did
until
I put my
boss
feint
fights.
button?
So, I'm not even going to bother with the treasure. I don't think I personally need it, so... Excuse me. Grandfather Treant!
Oh, I do have positionals. Forgot about that.
Yes, you do.
I think it's just Gecko.
It's the endings of both of your 3-hit combos.
That explains why my damage has been trashed this entire time.
And let me spread my
Start
thing
Tree North
up
thing.
here. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Save the last one for you. I'm going to run through before I die. I can dissipate in a second. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Don't die. I will attempt to keep us alive in the process. I'm going to need to dissipate. Phew.
Bloodbath. Lol.
Bloodbath lol. Indeed. Let me do
Oh,
this.
boss.
I can burn... Oh, I can't burn Endom yet because it's not up for another 4 seconds. And everybody will be back to full before that. Kanu Vanu. Man, he was quick with that AoE. Morrow Cloud.
Spinning!
Oh, you have the lead. Hang on. Oh, wait, my brain is working. My brain is working. Yeah, it's one of these. You didn't think that the Sylph quests were going to come back to bite me, now did you? But here they are again. Here, Cole, have a totem thing. Oh, I can't spread it yet. I still got 4 seconds. Not that one, this one. No totems for you! I wish I could change that. You can stand in that, by the way, just as long as the totem isn't in it. So, because otherwise we have to kill it.
Like this.
Yes. So that's what it does if you don't do the mechanic correctly.
I.e., the arena is actually smaller than you think.
That's
Why
true.
are you spinning?
Oh, you've got a lead as well. Let me do this. Oh, I should spread this all the
Just
way out.
samurai problems.
I'm gonna have to transport more than one here, I think. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice job, Ninja. That was a good idea. He Shikuchi'd over to the one that was next to the warrior.
I'm just gonna pop True North for the rest of this fight. Swear to God.
I mean, you have two
Fucking
of them,
Jesus
so-
Christ. Why the hell is this boss so... Why is he spinning so much? Look at this shit. I move into position for a positional, and he turns around.
Oh, I got bleeded again. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Ooh, look at that fat catalyze I have that I'm never going to get to use because catalyze doesn't get deployed. Well, I'm glad I'm right next to it so I can fix this problem that I've created for myself. This is a puzzle, boss.
Aw, my Madare.
That's okay. You can Madare the final boss. Actually, I'm
I
gonna
get
agree on
like
some of this
foam
stuff.
at the mouth angry with positionals on melee DPSs.
You remember when Riddle of Earth prevented you from having to do positionals for the next 3 hits?
Mm-hmm.
I do. I miss that. Just gonna grade on all of it.
This is the part where I'd make a joke, like...
I like the aesthetics in this place.
It'd be really funny if these geysers knock you up.
Yeah. Like the ones in Sorkai that give you haste.
Well...
Well, if you take a little damage, it should be okay now because, you know, other than the tank can take damage. That's fine.
Inga Goku!
I don't want to burn Whispering just yet. I don't think it's worth it. Ooh, something got dropsy. Ooh, something's getting more dropsy. Oh, I see, because we were stepping on one of the geysers. Okay, I see. Divine Dalmel.
Oh. Dalmels. Fun.
I'm gonna do this. Oh, Whistle, that's not good. Don't get hit by that guy. That's a Blue Mage spell. It increases their next physical damage to basically be a direct crit.
That's kind of nasty.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm dropsy again. Hold on, let me do this. Oh, I see, because the tank has them on top of one of the geysers, so if we stand in it, we get dropsy. Man, melee DPS was not the right choice for this dungeon, was it?
I'm in hell.
I'm gonna deploy this.
Screw it. Being alive, that's not my problem. That's the healer's problem.
That's true. It will become my problem.
I will become the most selfish melee DPS in existence, and there's nothing that can stop me. I've cast aside my humanity, Jojo.
It's okay, we're almost
For
there.
what? For an extra 300 damage per attack.
Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost? Everything.
All of my healer friends.
Except me. You can't get rid of me because then you would unsummon.
Oh, I hate these things.
Big Sanua. He is so Sanua, he has transformed into Samoa. Whee! The cloud that laughs. Alright, let's see what he's got. Cole's being suspiciously quiet. I think he's getting ready to Hengenbana on me. What the hell is that buff? Tailwind. Wind is buffeting
I'm
the
just
body,
hoping that this
increasing
motherfucker...
evasion. He
Why
has
not?
evasiveness. This is where accuracy went. There's Divine Mist over there. I think we need
Yeah, there is.
We probably don't need to do anything with it just yet, do we? I guess since we're doing
I'm gonna just
something
kill it.
as well. Yeah, that's fine. Powerful winds swirl about the walkie. Probably gotta
Oh,
kill
God.
the Gales before he kills us. Well, he's slowly moving around the arena. I'm just gonna ruin too. Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
I can sure cast this.
Da 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 da. You done it!
Okay, I can't deploy that for 10 seconds. So have a Whispering Dawn instead. I hope it lasts long enough. Also, watch the wind. Here we go.
Spinning, you fucking bitch! Are you in pain yet, Cole? Yes.
You're doing pretty good at dodging the stuff, though.
Got them fancy feet.
Let me illuminate, actually. That might help with the, whatchamacallit, with the wind.
Oh, I see why my fucking things aren't working. It's
What?
because he's got a fucking evasiveness up. I'm finishing my combos and I'm not getting my thing. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I should probably heal us.
This dungeon sucks. I hate this dungeon.
That's what everybody else said when it first came out. I can't sure cast this. So I'm just gonna stand near. Whee!
Really out here just trying to play a melee DPS, but Yoshi P's like, what if you didn't? Oh my god, can you stay
LB
in
him?
one goddamn place, you stupid fucking snake?
Use the anger, LB him. Whee!
Malding. Malding.
Why do ninjas keep stealing your LBs?
Why does this game keep stealing my DPS? Out here just trying to play a DPS. The game was like, you were born to tank, so you shall suffer if you play anything else.
Well, the boss just tanked all of our hits. Good job, team. I guess the ninja gets the command. Oh, look at the Balder Blade. Like a summer rain.
Still that.
Hey. Alright, well, we each got one. I'll take it. I have entered Neverreap, and I have gotten the scale. Oh, yeah, I'm locked out of this quest over here, and now I have to fly all the way back to Neverreap. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Oh, boy. For clarity, I did not get to level 79. I got approximately 200,000 experience.
Lol.
So that's fun. You have to go get prepped for the story stuff we're about to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to disband party so you can go do that. Okay.
I have to turn the quest in, do I?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So don't disband party till after you turn the quest in. Where are you running from? Are you already at Neverreap, or?
I'm at Oaksundu.
Oh, okay. I see. So
Turning in the quest now.
So we're pretty close. Oh, I flew past... I thought I had to go all the way back to Neverreap to turn this quest in. That is not true. I just have to go to Oaksundu. I got map markers all over my map because the Vanu quests are on there, so I know how to fix that, though. I can just do this. And there we go. No, don't need to teleport to Google.
Now I go turn into other Rory.
Yeah. You know, we might as well just leave the party together, because as long as you're not in the same, like, world space as me, we can't see what you're up to, so... It's fine. Excuse me. Sanu, I have the scale. I did, in fact, weather the storm. My clothes are still a little bit wet, actually, from the storm.
And Auspice Rory died screaming.
Well, she didn't die, but she was screaming all right.
Something about melee positionals.
Well, good. Hopefully that'll keep the Vundu at bay. I also did that. Yes, that's true. So. I'm sure I will remain a friend of the Zundu for many seasons to come, especially since I'm helping build up an alliance with the Gundu, so it only serves to benefit me two ways. Alright, let me go repair my stuff, and then we will go back to Amarane. We'll see if they're done with the antidote. And by antidote, I mean anti-antidote. Just dote. Yeah, that. Class-wise, let's see. Don't gotta worry about that. That's practically all done. Well, if I turn in quests on Scholar for while we're in Amarang, I might get to 79. And then I can turn in stuff in Tank and Holminster and get Dark Knight to like 78 and a half, so I'll just stay on Scholar for now. Because why not? Okay, I'm getting ready to teleport back to the inn at Journey's Head. Are you still busy?
Joke's on you, I'm already there.
Oh, okay, good.
I was always there.
That's true, you always were.
You have 600 Aetherite tickets?
I do. I have 658 now. So how's the antidote coming along? I think you were sitting slightly to the left last time, but, I mean, it makes sense. I would have moved positions, too, if it took me as long as it did. You've been gone for hours! Anyway. Oh, they're still working on the dote. Fair enough. Just don't poison this one by accident, please, Tesleen.
Nice little stew.
Will it be the warrior's stew? Let's find out. You'll see why I'm so on the up and up about the warrior's stew eventually. Not just yet, but we'll get there. Maybe we shouldn't.
This one isn't poisoned.
Maybe we shouldn't put that one on the table.
I made a little bit more than usual today.
I appreciate it.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Poison? No.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Just hope the bits and bobs aren't rusty. I'll have another bowl then. Why not? I haven't eaten in a little while, and to be fair, we're making dessert in a little while rather than actual food, so...
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
Appreciate it. You still have all the materials that I gave you, right, for cooking?
You can get.
Never touch my inventory.
Then, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I suppose that's fair, because you guys see a lot of death, so...
She was showing the early signs.
Oh, so that's why you stayed, huh?
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
I have questions about that painless death, but we'll get there in a few moments.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
It's probably better that she passes peacefully than goes out swinging in a world like this. And we're about to do that to a child, so that's just great.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place.
Well, yeah, I don't envy your position.
I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
Who's the Warrior of Darkness?
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it.
I've heard about the Warriors of Light, and that you guys don't particularly find them very attractive, but who's the Warrior of Darkness?
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath.
Oh, so he's the Reaper of this world, got it.
Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
He hasn't really been doing a good job of that lately, has he?
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're big on equality here. I can appreciate that. I wonder what they're looking at. Oh, that's what they're looking at.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh boy. What did he do? Run off? And why would he bother doing that? Like what?
Didn't realize the poor kid could run.
What possible reason would he have unless he was called? Well, only one way to find out. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Again, surprised he's able to get up and wander around alone, but, you know.
Given that most of his skin is porcelain at this point.
Yeah. I was convinced for the longest time that he did this on purpose, but I'll just spoil it now. This never goes anywhere in terms of Halric having any character development whatsoever. Sorry if that's a spoiler for anybody, but yeah. He's a minor character. And he will stay that way.
Until the patch content.
Well, some of them get better treatment in the patch content, yeah. So, are we splitting up? I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, fair enough. From here to the south. Got it. Well, when I think of from here to the south, I think of trying to run through this minefield of scissor jaws, and I'm not so sure we're going to be able to do that without alerting something. I'll just wait for you then, as they both, all three of them target you. Thanks for leaving the way open.
That would be a good time to go the way, Jimmy.
Thanks for leaving the way open, though. I appreciate it. You turned yourself into Argila for a minute.
Ah!
Nice distraction. Alright. Let's see what we can find out here.
I am generally very distracting.
Further west. Maybe we can find some footprints if we keep looking. Of course, if he goes much further west, he's going to run a muck of the zombies, so that wouldn't be good. I also have a question about the zombies. Are they like the souls that were left in Nabatha Ring? Because they can't be the people that are being poisoned to death from the Sin Eater stuff, because if they had enough ether left in their bodies to become zombies, they would literally just get up and become Sin Eaters. So they have to be like the remnants of Nabatha Ring, right? Otherwise this doesn't make sense.
Most likely.
Well, I guess there's... I don't think we're ever going to find out, but it's a question. I'm being attacked. Rory,
I'm
kill
also
him!
being attacked. Ah, kill it! Kill it!
Here, have a chain strat even, while you're at it. Let me test this out, by the way. Hey, look at that fat cattle eyes. That's guaranteed, thanks to recitation.
God, I hate those things.
Scorpions.
Porcelain scorpions that turn you into a horrible abomination upon stinging you.
It's true. Gotta stay away from the tail. Unless you have a cattle eyes like that, in which case you'll be fine. It'll just bink off your shield.
I once cut off one of those things' tails. It grew back.
Oh. Well, that's not good. This destination appears to be directly in the center of the line of sight of 3 separate animals.
We're all staring at it, menacingly.
Well, one of them took his eyes off, but now the other ones look... Oh, okay. Turned.
I am a genius!
You managed to distract them so hard that they all turned away.
Nobody wants to look at the Lalafell.
Oh my god.
Do not perceive me.
It's okay, we're in a cutscene. We're safe now. As for Halric, that's debatable.
Any sign of him?
No sign here. One Sin Eater, but no Halric.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far.
I would hope not.
We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
A question for you, Alice, since 3 out of the 4 members of the search party are over here. Where's Tesleen?
Oh, shit.
And what is Karibu doing here? Like, look, he even still has the Amdapori jewel. You couldn't have been bothered to take that out of his sprite, Square Enix?
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
Great.
Wherever
We
it's
need to
going,
kill that thing.
It can only mean trouble. After it!
Well, sounds like we better gear up, gang. We have a tank, we have a healer, we have a DPS. Let's hope Tesleen brought her knives. Because then we'll have a light party. And we get a DPS bonus for that.
There it is!
As I expected, it has
Oh no!
decided to take Halric under its wing. This is not a good thing. Or maybe it is a good thing because he's really close to dying anyway. I don't think that Tesleen would agree with me, though. Nice cut.
We have to run!
You need to move faster. You need to have picked him up and left already, Tesleen, because otherwise this is going to happen. You can't tell him we have to run. He can't fucking hear you. Why would you even stop for a moment? This is what happens in all those horror movies.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it.
Well, you're about to have no happiness for the rest of your very short life.
The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Oh, I thought he already pulled that out. Well. So, you know those Hildebrand assets that they never used in Shadowbringers? Yeah, they decided to use them for body horror instead. They said, hey, so you know how this game is rated T for teen? How much can we get away with without it being rated M for mature? And then she puked wax. And did that. So that's fun. I mean, I think we're a little late for the no-nos, Alice. We didn't get here until long after the transformation already happened, so... And after all that, they didn't even take Halric with them. Sorry, I know she was your friend, but she was giving off about 6 billion death flags, and I've known her for 5 minutes, so it doesn't really faze me all that much. It was gross. They achieved their goal of making that look gross, but...
Now you see, when I originally played the scene, I really thought Halric was just sitting there emotionless and didn't feel anything. It was going to turn to all of us and smile horribly before turning into a Sin Eater himself and then flying off with all 3 of them.
That's what I thought was going to happen as well. I was convinced that Halric did this quote-unquote on purpose, and not actually on purpose, but because he was so close to the transformation that he just drew the big Sin Eater here, and then he would have turned and flown off and done that. But they...
And then we found out later that Halric was so close to the transformation that he was already practically a Sin Eater and was luring people to get infected every time they came.
But they never did anything with it. This little shit, all he says is ellipses from now until his character's no longer relevant. Why would you do that? Allie, say sorry about your friend.
Fucking...
What? I didn't hear you. What?
I mean, I think the theory is that Halric, like, because he's, like, basically a porcelain statue at this point, that's why he never emotes or cries or blinks.
Well, no, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. It's just... They just used him... Like, okay, so what was his reason for leaving? That was my question. Was he drawn by the Sin Eater because his light ether is attracted to other light ether? What was the purpose of him leaving? Did he just feel like taking a walk? If he just felt like taking a walk, Tessline's death is kind of in vain. Like, what was the purpose behind it? I have another question about it, but I need to wait until Alice's done crying on my shoulder, so... I guess everybody else needs to cry on my shoulder first about Tessline, which it sucks because she was like their best caretaker, but, you know. Excuse me. Well, you guys really... Okay, I understand that none of you are genre savvy, but you really should have seen this coming. Honestly. Like, I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to have bedside manner, but... She's already dead.
You are the doctor.
She's already dead, so I don't think I can have any bedside manner now.
I
am actually not as shocked as the rest of you, Wilfort, because I'm genre savvy and I saw the death flags coming.